So, that hair didn't last very long. Hey guys, before I begin the video, I want to explain something. I will no longer use random JPEG pictures of characters throughout my videos anymore. I already made a video that goes a little bit more in depth, so if you guys want the full details, then go watch that video. Otherwise, let's get started. The internet is truly fascinating with how they're able to produce dumbass comments that would have never registered in my brain. Also, by the way, 50% of these brain-dead comments I'm about to discuss come from Twitter, and the other 50% comes from Instagram. I mean, who would have guessed? Alright, we're gonna start off with, why isn't this getting hate? People who unironically say this are genuinely miserable. 99% of the time, the post itself is usually harmless or quote-unquote corny. God, I'm so sick of that word. Let me show you an example. Here is an Instagram reel posted by TFM Johnny. This reel shows an interaction between TFM Johnny, the VR chat user, and some random person on Omegle. Some people found this interaction amusing, and some even found it hilarious. Then there's one guy who's like, where are the hate comments? Why isn't this getting hate? Dude, why do you feel like this video deserves hate? I fail to see how this video is eligible for hate. It really is disappointing to see cringe culture at an all-time high. The self-proclaimed edgelords who make fun of minorities but bitch about people poking fun at Charlie Kirk's death are the same people who say, where are the hate comments? Oh, but it's okay when my favorite athlete or music artist gets outed as a predator or an abuser, but cringe? Oh no. That's where I draw the line. Honestly, that pisses me off the most. A literal abuser will receive less backlash than someone acting quote-unquote cringe. Holy shit, you guys are actually miserable. I can already sense a couple of you guys getting ready to comment, buddy, this is Instagram Reels, what do you expect? Okay, and that justifies the hate because I might as well throw in an honorable mention. Another commonly used comment that matches the same energy is, finally, this movie or TV show is getting hate. I see a lot of people saying this towards K-pop Demon Hunters recently. As someone who could care less about K-pop, I decided to give this movie a watch, just for funsies, and most importantly, to try to understand why a lot of people are throwing a temper tantrum over this movie. Kids movie, by the way. Well, I gave K-pop Demon Hunters a watch, and unsurprisingly, I didn't feel an ounce of rage while viewing this movie. 7 out of 10, by the way. It's evident that people hate this movie because it's popular. Oh, the classic popular equals bad sentiment. But Ollie, it's just their opinion. People should be allowed to like or dislike any movie they want. I'm sure there's a lot of movies you don't like personally. Well, yes, you're right. People should be able to express their opinions on movies. And yes, I do dislike a lot of movies myself. Take this for example. I don't like Cars 2. I think Cars 2 is the worst Pixar movie of all time. Easily. And I'm definitely not alone on that.
This is one of the worst sequels of all time and one of the worst animated movies I've ever had the displeasure of sitting through. It's awful by Illumination standards.
And while the third one was actually not too bad, the second one would turn out to be the runt of the litter. And that's me being kind to it.
And that was Cars 2. It's just meh everywhere.
But after this latest rewatch, I can firmly say Cars 2 is a bad movie.
I am fully aware that Cars 2 is a movie that's heavily disliked by both the audience and critics. With that in mind, I still choose to remain laid back with my opinion on this movie. Wouldn't you find it annoying if I were to make a comment or make a video where I'm basically like, oh my god, I'm so glad I'm not alone on this. I'm so glad people are hating on this shit movie. Thank god. Thank god this movie is getting hated on. People who like Cars 2 are so corny. It's so crazy to me that people will hate on a TV show or a movie to an unhealthy degree to the point where they celebrate when said TV show or movie that they themselves have probably not watched gets hated on. Like, damn, is your life really that miserable? Once again, people are allowed to have opinions, but it gets to a point, Alright, next we have the classic, she not gonna let you hit, little bro. Oh my god. I've already made an entire video on this specific comment, and you know what? I'm willing to rant about it here once again. This comment is frequently used as a way to make men feel bad about showing basic empathy. I mean, hell, it's been used on me 25 times. No, that is not a random number I came up with. I've actually counted all the she not gonna let you hit, little bro comments I've ever received. A man's worst enemy is another man, and nothing else makes that any more clear than the existence of this stupid ass phrase. I've recently made a video about the X-ray vision scrippers meme girl receiving a lot of undeserved harassment, and because I basically said, this woman doesn't deserve this treatment, people interpreted that as me trying to hit on her. What is wrong with feeling sorry for a woman who is being doxxed for simply saying something quote unquote cringe? Are these people suggesting that women should just absorb all the harassment, doxing, and death threats? Is no one supposed to come to their defense? Is no one supposed to feel sorry for them? Are we just supposed to let it slide? It's very clear that this comment is anti-empathetic and misogynistic. You shouldn't defend women in any capacity unless you want to sleep with her. Am I right, guys? So are you seriously telling me that these 2 videos I've made are nothing but an attempt to win girls over? If I wanted to look for a suitable love candidate, I wouldn't do so by making a whole ass YouTube video about men being ridiculed by other insecure men, or me ranting about some woman getting doxxed for no valid reason. It's super inefficient and quite frankly doesn't make any sense. If I was so horrendously down bad to the point where I wanted to get under some girl's pants, I'd hire a prostitute. Hey, at least I'm getting down and dirty with a consenting adult. I bet the people who say, "She not gonna let you hit little bro," are the same dumbasses who say shit like, women be like, "Don't objectify my body unless I want you to. Congratulations, you discovered consent." And oh my fucking god. I'll be right back. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Those fucking dogs were annoying the fuck out of me. What was I saying? I already forgot. Oh yeah, congratulations, you just discovered consent. Oh wait, you guys probably don't know what that is. Showing basic empathy towards women does not translate into wanting to date them or have sex with them. Holy shit. Insecure guys will be the end of us, I swear. Remember kids, if you're a man who shows an ounce of empathy towards women or call out misogynistic bullshit, that means you just want to get down and dirty with her. Basic human empathy? What's that? Men aren't allowed to feel sorry for other people. What are you, a soy boy beta liptard? What's that? Your mom is suffering with stage 10 brain cancer? Oh well, sucks to suck. Since she's a woman, I can't feel sorry for her, otherwise I'm exposing my fragile masculinity. Women shall not express emotions whatsoever. All we're capable of doing is going to war, dying for Israel, and dropping huge chunk of ice from a tall bridge. Do you know how hard it is to be a man in this woke society? Do you know how much a slave costed back? Some might argue that I'm discussing this specific comment again due to the fact that it's been used against me multiple times. That's not true. In fact, this isn't even about me. I'm talking on behalf of dudes who've had the misfortune of encountering porn-addicted basement dweller losers who unintentionally use a projection card when they say shit like, "She not gonna let you hit, little bro." That's projection! Next we have grown man or woman, by the way. I have conflicting feelings towards this comment since there are a few instances where this comment can be used correctly. For example, I recall this one TikTok of some guy avoiding rainbow stairs because gay equals bad. And I was so glad to see people comment stuff like, "Grown man, by the way." Like, it's so fantastic cause why are you scared of colors as a grown man? You know, it makes sense. Then there's people who will say grown man or grown woman, by the way, when they see a mildly old person having fun. Do you think having fun is exclusive to the youth? Here's an example. Here's a video of some guy playing Roblox. Nothing inherently wrong with this, right? Yeah, you know how this goes. Oh my god! An adult having fun? No, this can't be happening. This can't be happening. No. This can't happen. No. They're supposed to be working at a boring office job, not having fun. Dude. Just stop. There's a high possibility that this is an inside joke in his community, but that doesn't change the fact that people will say grown man or woman, by the way, when they see any grown person having fun. Once again, people who act cringe will receive more backlash than actual abusers, pedos, you know, bad people. Alright, for this one, I'm not going to reference a specific comment, but rather multiple comments that are basically radiating the same cancerous energy. The comments in question are comments that some, keyword, some men make when they see a pick-me girl speaking quote-unquote facts.
I'm a girl, but I'm not a feminist. OMG queen, you dropped your crown! This is the woman we used to go to war for! Feminist crying in the corner!
You know that one girl who says, "I'm not a feminist, I can actually cook." I've seen so many people, or so many guys, who say shit like, "Protect her at all cost. You drop this queen," or if you're on Instagram Reels, they will use that stupid ass Lego Batman gif.
I'm not a feminist. I can see men and I don't immediately feel threatened. I'm not a feminist. And then people ask me if I'm actually a woman. I'm not a feminist. I can wear dresses and feel pretty. I'm not a feminist. Thank you. I'm not a feminist. I don't hate children. I'm not a feminist. I would watch this video and I wouldn't be offended. I'm not a feminist. I can actually cook.
Listen, come here. Shut your stupid ass up. Say that, folks. Look at your dumb ass say it.
Because let's be honest, the men who eat this up, they don't actually respect women who are like this. Sadly, somewhere along the way, these girls were taught from a young age that the best way to be valued is by separating themselves from other women. Other women are the competition. In their mind, being different isn't enough. They need male attention to even feel worthy of existing. And that's really sad.
That shit is genuinely embarrassing for both the pick-me women and the guys who praise them. And to the pick-me influencer bitches who constantly degrade feminism to appeal to brain-dead conservative men who don't even view women as human beings to begin with, feminism is the reason why we're even able to see your stupid ass takes on the internet. That's enough. This was a relatively short video, I think. I mean, I don't fucking know. I just wanted to ramble about the annoying comments I constantly see across all social media platforms. Well, mainly Instagram and Twitter. Let me know what other annoying comments I missed that are commonly used. I'm pretty sure I missed quite a few. I hope this was a good facecam debut video. Like I said in the beginning of this video, no more Floppa. I'm done with them. No more. I'm sorry. I want to drop Floppa. You're gonna see this face from now on, and if you don't want to see this face, then feel free to unsubscribe. You know, I'm not holding you hostage. And yeah, good night.